Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, to a game that I was kind of waiting a long time for. There are barely games anymore that I kind of wait for or hype myself. Well, I don't really want to say I hyped myself for this game, but there are only a few games that I'm actually looking forward to when they are getting announced at E3 or something like that. And as you can see on the screen here right now, Firewatch is one of them. I want to make a little disclaimer at the beginning. If you are one of the people, that jumps on the fucking hate train for certain games like Gun Home or something like that, and if you even go so far and have no idea about Gun Home and jump on the fucking train with all these other idiots, that just call the game Gun Homo or something like that, this is clearly nothing for you. Firewatch, at least that's what the developers actually communicated with us, is a narrative experience with, a big narrative going on. And it pretty much will play like Gun Home, or to just sum it up, it is pretty much a walking simulator with a narrative. And one thing, I don't mean walking simulator as a bad term. I know the term walking simulator is getting used negatively around, but if I say walking simulator, I don't mean it in a bad way, because I love these kind of games. And this is why I'm really looking forward to Firewatch. Today is not a release date. A little bit of information before. Today is one day after the release day. I actually wanted to play it yesterday already, but I had like the worst fucking toothache ever. I'm having some, oh god, how is it called again? Canal roots treatment right now. I don't know how you call it, and I don't wanted to start playing the game under as much pain yesterday as I was yesterday. So I kind of needed, to cool down my horses or whatever. And now I think the pain is not that bad, and now I can finally tackle Firewatch. Another thing, the game seems to be plagued by release issues. Well, this is nothing new. There is a hotfix / patch out already. Steam actually patched my game, so I hope I will not actually get as much trouble as other people. People are reporting that the frame rates are pretty poor even on higher systems. People are reporting bugs inside the game. So I kind of hope that I will not encounter anything with that. I mean, I have no problem with, frame rates. Like, if the frame rate, hell, goes to 30 or something like that, I kind of give a rat's ass, because, hell, I can still enjoy a narrative game with a 30 frame rate. But I hope I will not get any game-breaking bugs. The game is actually using the Unity engine, and the Unity engine is kind of... I love the Unity engine because you can use the Unity engine for so many different things, but for some reason my rig has problems with the Unity engine. For example, let me actually go into the settings. I put everything up on my rig. Obviously, we are on 1080p, but I have VSync activated, but I still have tearing. I have that with many Unity games, that I activate VSync and I still have tearing. And even if I activate VSync over the NVIDIA control panel, I still have tearing. I have no idea if this is a global Unity bug or something like that. But the good thing is you guys will not be affected by the tearing. Because you will not see the tearing. And one thing that I want to do before I start, Firewatch pretty much puts you into a forest, and you have a map and something like that, and you can actually toggle that you see yourself on the map. There we go. Show location on map. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna let the show new goal alerts, because this is actually where the main story is bringing you. You can get rid of that too, and just then, I guess, go to the new goals in quotation on what the narrative tells you. But I want to actually go totally blind into this forest, what means I kind of need to use the compass and everything to actually find my way. So let's get rid of this. And I don't know if I should show new goal alerts. No, I think I'm gonna let the show new goal alerts, because I don't want to get stuck or something like that for an hour or something. I will probably follow the narrative. I don't know in how much you can explore this forest. I have no idea how big the forest is. But we are pretty much done with the before setting up everything. Like I said, I played on Ultra. that the frame rate should stand stable. But again, many people are reporting on release day that the game is extremely choppy with the frame rate for some reason. So let's hope that we don't get any issues. Speaking about issues here, oh wait, did I save that now? Speaking about issues here, yes I did. It was a pain in the ass for me to get DX Story running, or not really a pain in the ass, but if I wanted to run this game with DX Story in the background, it always crashed at the beginning. So I needed to start the game in window mode, and then I needed to get full screen, and now it works. I hoped that during loading times and transitions, it's not crashing or something like that. So again, another game released by release issues, but let's be honest, which game has it these days? And let's be honest, a small team bringing out a game that has issues, you know, is more to look over. You should never look over something like that. But you know, it's not as bad as like a team that is getting funded by Ubisoft or EA that releases a game like that. But we will actually see how smooth the gameplay will be. If I will get any problems, game-breaking bugs, I kind of hope not. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, again, this will be a narrative experience. I will probably shut the fuck up most of the time when I play the game. And this is pretty much my true feelings right now that you will see with the game. Like I said, I obviously kind of expect something from the game because I wait for this game a long time already. So we will see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. We will see how it goes, and I would say we're starting the game right now. Oh, yeah. I want to play an empty game. It's nice that they give you 4 save slots, but yeah. Go. Okay, loading time seems to work flawless. Okay, I'm still in the game. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. Campo Santo presents. It's the first game of these guys. Many of the people actually worked in other games, on other games already, but yeah, in this team, it's their first game. It's their debut game, ladies and gentlemen. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. I guess I have to press something? Oh, yeah, okay. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. Isn't it called grade students? Yeah. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. A love story is getting built up, ladies and gentlemen. You are drunk. Oh, we can make a decision. So, what's your, major? Or, you're pretty. Well, if I'm drunk, I don't think that I can really say, so what's your your major. So I would go with the you're pretty thing. At least that's what I would do when I'm drunk, and then I always get a fucking slap in the face. You're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What, you reply confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later you are Julia's boyfriend. Fuck, if that would be so easy in real life, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I guess they have a good relationship coming up. Oh, okay. Okay. Game runs stable, at least here right now. I have tearing, you don't have, because hell. We can use RT to use objects. Okay, there's our backpack. Backpack get. And I guess we're going somewhere. Okay, we're in some kind of a garage. I mean, this is obviously the prologue, so I guess there's not really anything to explore here. Well, the frame rate is stable here, but we're obviously not in the open world right now. So I guess we should go to our car. If this is our car, I guess. Yeah, truck door. Get in. Why would you put a backpack there? Okay, well, it's his decision. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Oh god, now I have to cry. Because, relationships. I had a 7. No, I'm not gonna go into my broken relationship thing. But yeah, she drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Why the fuck do I have the feeling this is not gonna end well? Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gently-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. You adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. Wait, does that have any impact on the story, I wonder? The thing is, let's be honest, if you are in love with a girl, you want to kind of, you know, grant her every wish. So I think we're gonna take the beagle here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, you pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and wait, Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Yeah, that's how life is. Julia loves him. You love him too. I didn't expect this, to be honest. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. They're annoying? Well, no, I don't think so, but you know. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some. A couple little idiots. Well, she clearly gets on my good side right now. That would be pretty good. Or, one day, why rush? Well, that would be pretty good if you have a functioning relationship. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. I really like the beginning so far. Holy shit. Okay, we are in the mountain, I guess. I don't think that exploring here will do us any good because we probably can't go there, but there is something. Fire danger. Probably can't go over there. Fire danger today. Prevent forest fires. There's extreme danger of fire today, it seems. But wait, where's Julia? Are we all alone here? Thoroughfare Trailhead. Do not forget to check in. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. No fireworks. Warning. Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Well, I guess I'm not really inexperienced here. God, now I want to go on a hike too. I wasn't on a hike since ages, ladies and gentlemen. Like, just go somewhere in a forest with no one there. Oh, it pans out. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. Oh no, if you come me now with the something happened to her thing. She walks in after we've gone to bed. Okay, phew. I have the bad feeling something is gonna happen to her. Obviously. She walks in after we've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, or you ignore her. Let's ignore her for now. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. I have to say, I didn't expect, like, something like this. I mean, I guess this obviously serves as the you know, backstory for why we are actually taking the job as a Firewatcher. I mean, everyone that kind of know a little bit about the game knows what, like, the core game is about. So I guess something bad is gonna happen because there is a decision that he actually becomes a Firewatcher, but yeah. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I'm gonna take the He-Man thing. You look awesome. To say, I really like this beginning. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're here right now and you scream boring at your monitor, first, I can't hear it. And second, probably nothing is gonna change, guys. But it's exactly what I want. I like the music. And I like how the game looks. Beautiful. 2 Forks. 2 Forks lookout tower. 8 more miles. Still. Does that mean still 8 more miles? No idea. 8 to climb over obstructions. Oh, it's like Shenmue, guys. (1982). During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from far away places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh shit. Bucket gets... Oh god, I thought killed. Kicked. Phew. Fuck the dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away or you beat his goddamn face in. I'm sorry, he fucking hit our dog, so he gets his fucking goddamn face kicked in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job, or agree if she commutes back and forth. Ugh. I don't really like both of these decisions. I mean, the commuting thing is pretty tough when you talk about 2,000 miles. Yes, there are planes and shit like that, but... I think I'm the clingy guy right now. I want to convince her to not take the job. Like I'm not really happy. Let's convince her to not take the job. I mean, that's not what I would do too, I guess, but yeah. I think I'm putting way too much thought into this already. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. (1985). Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. Oh shit. And obviously on the day or on the year where I was born. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. I think I'm gonna cry too. Something bad is gonna happen, guys. I think I'm really gonna cry already, because let's be honest, at this point it's obviously obvious that something is gonna happen. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Let's talk to someone about it. Forgetting about it's not gonna work, ladies and gentlemen. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering. Jesus! From early onset dementia. She is 41. Okay. I'm a little bit Have I said that I'm a crybaby? You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Have I said that I'm a crybaby, guys? Oh, we can't actually walk here, okay. Well, I guess we're out camping. Oh, that's the picture she drew. Okay, that probably affected that. Bucket is getting older. Oh god, it makes me sad too. After losing 2 cats. I'm gonna cry here, I see it coming. I am almost crying already. Because I know something bad is gonna happen. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. (1987), so 2 years later, Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. Fuck. She's devastated. At this point, she's 43. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get a Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. Phew. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. Jesus Christ. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Okay, I think I have to make a break. (1988). You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with a 24-hour care, a home. Oh, fuck. I probably should make a break. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take... Oh my god. To take care of her by yourself. Fuck. I mean, just think about the situation, guys. You're together with someone and all of a sudden, this is pretty heavy. I couldn't abandon the person, so yeah. Gonna take... It's probably the worst thing to do at this point, but we take care of her by ourselves. I mean, let's be honest, the full-time care facility is the right way to do, but who could fucking do that? Well, at least we're getting a little bit... How is it called? Oh, the frame rate goes a little bit down here. At 55 now. Well, at least we're getting a little bit... How is it called? Distracted by a beautiful looking game. I don't... Well, there's no way to say I don't really understand. I mean, obviously we're gonna hike through the mountain to actually get on some other forts. Oh, there's a deer, I guess. It is impossibly hard. Yeah, kind of was thinking that. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. Jesus Christ. You can't do anything without her and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. Well, now he's drinking alone and not with her anymore. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door that she can't get out. That's a pretty... It's a little bit harsh. First, what is she gonna do if she has to go to the toilet? Well, it's America, so I guess they have a toilet right next to their bedroom where they can go in. But hell, what if a fucking fire starts or something like that? Let's trust that she sleeps like a rock, but I could see it coming that something bad is gonna happen there too. There is no happy end anymore, is there, guys? I trust that she sleeps like a rock. By the way, I think alone the intro will be the first episode or something like that. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge way off. You're home and in bed by 1 AM a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint? Wait, what is a DUI checkpoint? You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night? Wait, .10? A joint? Okay, now I kind of have to Google. The German guy has no idea what a DUI checkpoint is. But good thing that we have the internet. DUI checkpoint? Random checkpoints. What are DUI checkpoints? With pictures. I don't want to see, did you know? DUI checkpoints are roadblocks established by law enforcement to check for drivers who are drinking and driving. Ah. Ach, you blow a .10. Ach, that's the thing where you have to blow in and see if you under alcohol thing. Okay, that makes sense. So, okay. We were driving while we were drunk. Obviously, we go to jail for the night. Forget. Okay, DUI checkpoint is when police guys make like checks if someone is drunk or something like that. Got it. You see? Something you learned, ladies and gentlemen. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Ah, shit. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you will visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. Okay. And that's probably... You take it. Okay. With that, we pretty much established the background story and why he takes it. So Julia is not dead. I guess that's good. But hell, with dementia or Alzheimer's or however it's called, well, I don't know if you can call that state living. But yeah. I have to say, I'm getting teary quite fast, I have to say. So... That's pretty heavy backstory. I mean, just think about the situation. You're in love with someone, you're together with someone for, let's say, a decade, and all of a sudden, you know, the person gets snatched away by something. I guess the whole dementia thing is even harder. I don't want to talk about right now if something happens. What is worse, someone that gets dementia or someone that dies? You know what I mean? I don't want to go into such a dark talk right now. But people living under these circumstances, this has to be, it's probably extremely terrible. But yeah, whew. Let's breathe a little bit. Let's go into our lookout tower. Turn on the power. Well, I guess that's the place.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Oh. So it's talking with us. For some reason the frame rate goes down incredibly here right now, and I don't know why. There's a walkie-talkie here.
This is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
I wonder what is if we don't come in right now. But I guess we just take it.
I know you're there. Your lights are on.
How the hell do you know that? Everything is closed. Okay, hold LT to activate the radio.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Okay, that's fucking dark.
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, we can reply, but we have a time limit. You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against mom. Nobody back home can stand you. Oh god, it's all good. You're rebelling against mom. I like that one.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in
Damn.
my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me. I'm going now.
Just a second. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night. Bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Damn, Firewatch. Okay, guys. I think we can take this as the first video. Oh, he's typing something.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Answer radio call. Okay. I for some reason can't pause the game. Oh, I probably have to answer it right now. Okay, pick up the radio. Then we're gonna make the break after we talked with her. Ah, okay, I think now we can pause the game. Yeah, there we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much nothing happened. I don't even know how long this episode was or something like that. But yeah, I think that was a pretty good beginning of an playthrough. Yeah, I almost started crying at the beginning of the fucking game already. But yeah, how Firewatch is gonna continue, or rather, how Firewatch is gonna start, we see in the next episode of me playing Firewatch. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.